We are here today on a very lovely Saturday afternoon, and thank you all for joining me. Thank you very, very, very much. Big hand for Old Man G, best moderator in the business. Hello, how are you, Old Man G?
Thanks, Mary Jane. Doing good. How are you today?
Good enough, good enough.
Good, good.
So, hello everyone, and welcome to the show. Let me just refresh my thing so I can see the chat.
Yep, I'm getting up all that stuff as well. So excuse us for a moment, everybody, while you get in your seats, if you have seats to get into.
So, yay, everyone. Let's see. That was my driving hair. Here's my show hair.
Both are
Okay.
very nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Looks like Twitch chat's queued up nicely. We're just working on the YouTube chat. So we have,
Yep.
oh, Pro Dizzle says hello, Mary Jane. And then Hi-Fi Protege's here. Oh, no. Yes, there is a hello.
Yes, he's in the Twitch chat. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Fred says he has a seat, but he only needs the edge. So
All right. Well,
heck yeah.
hopefully we'll keep this very action-packed. And I think Dawn will be in here shortly to give us, I'm guessing, a bunch of sports updates. Lots of stuff going on. The
Is he
tip,
going to be chopping a bunch of cinder blocks in half with his hand today, or was I just dreaming about that?
that might have just been a dream. That
Oh,
might,
okay.
not sure. We can wait and see when Dawn arrives if he does have his cinder blocks ready to be chopped. Uh,
I figure he could probably do it.
exactly, exactly. Um, so hello everyone and welcome to the Mary Jane Show. Very exciting week. We have Ding Dong Show bracket. We have Mary Jane's six pack. And we have today's Mary Jane Show. Uh, Cha says hi everyone. Hello, hello.
Hello to you.
And Fro Dizzle, go green, go white. I'm guessing that is the Spartans.
Yes, Michigan State.
All right.
Frodizzo, if I remember correctly, bleeds green and white.
Yes, yes. He says Fro life. Excellent, excellent. Hello, Monica Lopez. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello to you.
It is very, very nice weather and usual Saturday traffic here in Los Angeles. Um, Lots of fun stuff going on. If you saw Dawn's live stream yesterday, we got to make our first appearance since the pandemic on the Fraser Smith KLOS. You guys, if you figure out where the Fraser Smith radio and or video that goes with the radio, probably on their website, you will see it spilled out between the next 5 weeks. That was an honor. That was very nice. Um, yep, Fro Dizzle says OMG knows. So you got it, OMG.
I remember that one for sure.
And super, super duper exciting show. Very, very excited. Lots of fun stuff going on. I don't know if this is official opening show banter or if we wait for Dawn to get here to be official opening show banter. Maybe this is unofficial opening show banter, which will then follow with official opening show banter when Dawn arrives. Then we will slide right into mid show banter and we will wrap it up with a bang with closing show banter. So that is what we have planned for the Mary Jane show today. Definitely, hello, funny pictures. Twin Doss, hello. Terry Greenbeans, hello, hello, hello. How did you like the Mary Jane six pack picks yesterday, Terry Greenbeans? Don will be in shortly to give uh sports updates. Very, very fun and lovely Saturday afternoon here on the Mary Jane Show. We have lots of exciting stuff coming up this week. Tomorrow will be the Mitch and Friends show at 5:30 right here, wherever you're watching. Oh, Terry Greenbeans, the commissioner, says great picks and analysis as always, Mary Jane. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And then Monday night at 10 p.m. if you're in Los Angeles, come down to the world famous Comedy Store for the Ding Dong Show. Please reserve your tickets online at www.thecomedystore.com. Click calendar, click belly room. And if you cannot join us in person, the Ding Dong Show is 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here wherever you are watching this show. If you're on the other thing, it is YouTube A with the circle SDTPN or twitch.tv/Simply Dawn the Twitch. Thank you all for joining us for the Mary Jane Show. Uh,
Also, if you go to YouTube /@ Simply Dawn, you can check out, is that right? The other one?
yes, it's Simply Dawn is the short search channel for as you were saying, I'm gonna guess the highlights, the Ding Dong Show highlights. You can
Yes.
find those also by searching DDS highlights anywhere on YouTube and it will take you to that channel. Um oh, thank you, Fro Dizzle. Looking great, Mary Jane. Whatever you're doing is working. Kudos. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And yes, we have some very exciting Ding Dong Show highlights. As you know, just recently we posted February 2025 within 30 days of it occurring. So that is a accomplishment.
Hmm.
And we will, so in the future, we will be continuing with the immediate previous month. And now we get to go three shows in the past. And coming up very, very soon, hopefully on the chopping block last minute. Heads are kind of being threatened to be rolling because they're not done yet. But we have June, May, and April 2022. So that puts us right into the very grand finale of the pandemic. So we are going to sort out how to condense the pandemic because it would not be amusing, in my opinion, and others, to have every single month have its own highlight. So we might have a cluster of the 24 months of the pandemic. So in the next few months, we will be back to 2019 before you know it. And that had Action Pack Schizo, Action Pack Tennessee, and Action Pack Sam the Armenian Comedian, amongst others.
Yep.
Uh, Good energy in those shows, wouldn't you agree, Omanji?
Oh yeah, those are great. Those are great. You get to see the full glory of the Tombstone Report. Rucka Rucka Ollie's around for a little bit. Like, there's a lot of good stuff.
Exactly,
And it goes
exactly.
even further back than that.
Yes, so for the next, just the next very immediate few months, we will get the pandemic out of the way as quickly and neatly as possible. And then from 2019, I think it was March 18th, 2020, back to at least 2003, if not a couple years before that. We have never missed a show. They have all been taped on multiple cameras, and we have a whole slew of very interesting, very exciting characters. Oh, Frodizzle, Rucka Nucka for life. Yes, he was in the Ding Dong Show. I'm guessing for at least close to 5 years. He was there every single week.
That
If
was a
you,
while.
yep, yep. He had some of his highlights would be his battles with Schizo.
Yeah, because
Schizo,
Schizo stole that song Wheel of Stone from him, right?
well, yep. Well, it's debatable. Let me be more neutral with the explanation. Schizo claims to have written a song called Wheel of Stone, and Rucka claims to have written a song called Wheel of Stone. So you can see the beginning, middle, and end of that highly dramatic saga.
There's also a controversy too because there's an AI song that's been created called Wheel of Stone too. So now it's even more unclear as to the origins of what's going on.
Yes, that is a new development. That is a new development. Now, my guess right off the bat is if you guys are familiar with Schizo, he dabbles in telepathy, I think is the right word. And um did he tell the AI to do that, or did the AI understand telepathy?
Right.
PCP James says 2019 was quite a year. Yes, yes, indeedy it was. And the Ding Dong Show, I'd say, was on fire that year for
Mm.
sure. Fun characters, good energy. And Fro Dizzle said Detroit loves you, followed by thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi-Fi Protege says the highlights have been amazing. Quinn was doing some street walking in one of those intros. Yes, you're absolutely right. What episode was that? I think it might have been December 2024. We caught Quinn working the streets.
Yeah, it turns out Quinn's a prostitute, but still somehow a virgin. So,
Well, but do prostitutes really put up their thumb?
right. Yeah, maybe he was just pretending to be a prostitute.
Either way, yeah, yeah, it's street walking and shady. Either way, whether it's hitchhiking or hooking. Don, would you like your camera now? Okay, Omenji, please put Don's camera. Now, Don, we have a controversy. Am I doing unofficial opening show banter and then official opening show banter when you arrive? Or is this official opening show banter and you just. But I did think it was unofficial opening show banter until you arrived, and then we do official opening show banter. Am I incorrect? Okay, we have no decision on whether this is official or unofficial opening show banter. We will keep the opening show banter until Dawn arrives. I'm sure he'll have some really fun sports highlights and other exciting information. In the chat, Twin DOS, I'm sure his only customer was Mitch.
This
That's,
could be pre-opening show banter.
but it's after 5 o'clock, so you can't say pre.
Well, it's pre before the opening show banter though.
Um, I mean, you could title it that. Oh, Frodizzled says, "Hi, Dawn. Love you and your stash." Frodizzle, Dawn says, "You're not the only person." Oh, okay. And Hi-Fi's thrown in a title. Opening show pre-banter.
Maybe, yeah.
Dawn says pre-opening show banter. But I argue with that because it's after 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock,
Right.
it's the show. Can't be pre-show unless it's before the show start time. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, dun 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 da 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 dun da da dun 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 dun. and gentlemen, we have Don Barris is here. It is official. It is now
Hi, love.
uncontroversial opening show banter. Hello, Don. How are you today?
Hi, Mary Jane. How are you?
Just fine, thank you.
Is
Oh
old
man,
man G here? Is old man
Yeah,
G?
yeah.
Oh, hey, old man G.
How's
Did I,
everything?
did I upset you by saying hi to you?
No, I was just trying to unmute.
oh Don, we have Fro Dizzle says I'm not the only lover of Don's stash. I'm also somewhat important. That's Fro Dizzle to you, Don. And he expressed earlier, go green, go white, Michigan State Fro life.
Well, we also want Florida to win here for my bracket,
Oh, okay, okay.
and they're trailing.
Don's coming in hitting it hot with the sports. And the mustache combing. We have mustache combing.
Yes, we do.
Huh?
Yes, we do.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying your Saturday afternoon, and we thank you for sharing a little bit of it with us right here on the Mary Jane Show. Hi-Fi says, is there a reason Dawn is looking extra pretty today? Question mark.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank whoever said that. Who said that?
Hi-Fi?
High five, protege. Good
Yep.
guy. Uh, I said, you know what? Mary Jane's starting the show. I don't have to be there at the start. I took a little extra to look a little extra prettier.
Ooh.
Hopefully it worked. Okay, we need Florida to win. We're down to the last 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Florida trailing by 6. I don't know if Texas Tech is shooting free throws or, yeah, they are shooting free throws. They're up by 6. We're voting for them to miss. And he missed. It's still Texas Tech up by 6. Florida just hit a 3-pointer. Now they're down by 3 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. And I also believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is part of the Mary Jane 6-pack as well.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. And earlier Terry Green Bean says great picks and analysis. As always, Mary Jane. Thank you.
Is that okay? Down by 3. Oh, and he missed the first free throw. Florida gets the rebound. They could tie it or come within 2.
Oh, we are now in mid-show banter because Dawn is doing play-by-play, but this is a double header, double bonus. Dawn is combing mustache and giving you sports play-by-plays all
Right.
at once.
One guy for 3. We got a tie game. We got a tie game.
Fro Dizzle says, I was just joking. I'm not important. Go green. And then he follows with Texas Tech is in Lubbock, I think. And that's close to the Double Cross Ranch in Amarillo.
See, all I'm caring about, I got nothing against Texas Tech. It's just that I picked Florida to make it to the Final Four. And even though I had a big lead, I think my lead is dwindling. But we got a tie game here, which is good. That's all we want.
Oh, very pretty mustache. And Hi-Fi says stunning.
Thank you. Thank you, Hi-Fi.
So now that we are right in the middle of mid-show banter, welcome to the Mary Jane Show. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing your lovely Saturday afternoon with us. We just witnessed some absolutely amazing mustache combing,
Thank you.
and sports play-by-plays by the legendary Don Barris.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Bravo, bravo.
Thank you on both of those.
How are you doing today?
Me? I went out, I took care of some shit. All I cared about right now it's 75-75, and after this, Michigan State plays. I needed Florida, Michigan State to win. And also, I need Duke to make it to the Final Four. But they will be playing tomorrow. I think Michigan State plays tomorrow, too. So, tomorrow's a big game. A couple big games. All right, here
Oh,
we go. Texas
okay.
Tech takes the ball out. Throws it to the one guy. The one guy goes, hey, how about giving me a chance to play? And he comes in, he scores 2 points. All right, so Texas Tech up by 2. Florida's got the ball. They're bringing it down. They're at midcourt. The one guy's saying, hey, why don't we try to get this for a victory? Oh, right underneath. Oh. He goes back for a 3-pointer, and he makes it. We now got Florida up by 1. Florida up by 1. We got 55 seconds left. 54. This could be it. This is what we're hoping for. Texas Tech comes down. What are they going to do? The one guy's saying, hey, why don't you try me? Maybe I'll steal it from you. How'd you like that? And then everybody in your state hates you. We got a jump ball. Who's got the ball? I believe Texas Tech has it. So it's Texas Tech ball. We got 37 seconds left. The one guy was like trying to be a tough guy, and he went up against 21, who said, homie, don't play that shit. Texas takes it out, throws it out to this guy. The guy does a nice little pirouette. Back for 3, shoots. He missed. Florida gets the ball. 28 seconds left. They can just about, there's 22 seconds on the, ooh, that one guy just went up and fouled him. So with 21.9 seconds left, Florida, are they shooting a 1-and-1? I don't know. The one coach is going like this a lot. I don't know what that means.
Come on, come on.
Maybe. But the one guy comes from behind and puts his hand and hits it. Okay, so we got 21 seconds left in the game. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see. But it's a 1-and-1. So they're going to be shooting 1. Florida, make this first one. It's important to make the first one. And if you really want to show off to people in Florida that you're a good guy, make both of them.
I just want to get this comment before it's too late. Frodizzle said, I also picked Florida in the Final Four, Don. We're close to BFFs, whether you agree or not.
Close
Twin
to being
Boss,
what?
BFFs, best friends forever.
Yeah.
And the
This
Twin
is
Boss.
Vintage Harwell on the call. Thank you. You know Ernie Harwell, Frodizzle? Oh, that's right, you're a Detroiter. Amazing stuff, Don. A guy from Freeland, Michigan got that foul ball.
Oh, not Drew 1973 says, hi, Simply. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. Bravo, bravo. You are right in the middle of mid-show banter and some play-by-plays. We are about to find out.
Okay, we're finding out what's going on here. All right, let me set the scenario. Florida, the number 1 team in this division, is up by 1. They just made a call. I don't know what it is. 20.9 seconds left in the game. Okay, so the guy is going to the line for 1-and-1. All right, he's got to make this first one. People in Florida. I used to live in Melbourne. I went to school, high school, Melbourne, Florida Air Academy. He goes up. He makes the first. Florida's got a 2-point lead. Oh, they took the clock back to 22.2 seconds. Okay, you make this, you're up by 3, and all they can do is tie you. A lot of these Florida girls, they're praying. They're like, oh man, I hope I get my puss beaten tonight and Florida wins. And he makes the second one. Florida up by 3. We got 22 seconds left. Here comes Texas Tech. What are they going to call? They brought a guy in. He seems to be bigger than the guy that he replaced. He might be a good defensive player is what I'm thinking here. 22 seconds left. Texas Tech, they're waiting for the ref to come over and give them the ball. Then this one guy comes out. Now they got 2 Florida players very close. Now the guy has to work a little bit. He goes, and now he's starting to run down the court. 19 seconds left. Oh, and he throws it to the guy for 3. In and out. Florida gets the rebound. Florida gets the rebound. Oh, the humanity. The one guy for Texas say, oh, wait a minute. I think he fouled them. But I don't know if they're calling that. So we got 11.5 seconds left. All right, Florida taking the ball out. 11.5 seconds left. Here they go. Gives him the ball. Hey, come on, guys. Get in a place where I can throw it to you. And he immediately fouls him. We got 10.2 seconds left. He's going to the free throw line. Up by 3. He makes 1. And I think it's going to be 1-1. I'm not sure. But if it is, he makes that first one. I believe Florida can kind of start wrapping it up because they're going to win. Mary Jane, are you excited?
Yes, so excited. This is absolutely amazing.
That's very true. Walter Clayton Jr., his father's very proud of him. That's why he originally called him, hey, let's name him after me. He's at the line. Let's show some of those girls praying. Oh, I hope somebody beats my puss apart and Florida wins this game. All right, looks like everybody's going over to talk to their coach. Hey, everybody, we have a real good chance to win this. Let's do the best job we can. And remember, be a good sport. I think that's what he said. The referee's saying, okay, let's get out here. Let's do this. Okay, we got 10.6 left on the game clock. My man, Clayton Jr., whose father is so proud of him when he was born, he said, you know what? Let's name our baby after me. And there he is. He's going to the line. He twits it. He looks up there thinking, boy, am I going to get some puss if I make this? And he makes it. And he makes it. He's going to be fucking co-eds are going to be all over Clayton Jr. tonight, trying to get a little piece of that golden cock that sent him to the Final Four. Here we go. He's going back for another one. 81-77. Up by 4. Up by 5. Up by 5. Good job, Clayton Jr. There's a timeout with 10.6 seconds left. Mary Jane, are you excited?
Yeah, so wow, this is so amazing. It's on the edge of somebody's seat.
All right, Texas is taking the ball out. He says, all right, let's try and do what we can to the best of our ability. He comes down. This guy seems like a real jitterbug. He runs pretty fast. Comes up, goes for the layup, and now down by 2. 4.5 seconds left. Throws it to the one guy. The white guy says, I'll hold on to this for a second while they foul me. And that's my main man, Clayton Jr. Man, if he makes this, it's gonna be Florida puss all over that dick tonight. That's the way it works when you're in college. But it isn't Clayton Jr., it's another guy. Up by 2, Florida with 3.4 seconds left. They put some time on the clock. See, the thing is, they got to shoot a long shot if he misses. He makes the first one. Back up by 4. It looks like Florida's going to go home a winner. Now they're showing some of the cheerleaders. These fucking hot-ass Florida chicks. Looks like Florida's going to win this. Everybody on the Florida sideline seems very excited. Everybody say, hey, congratulations to this team. He's got one more shot. up by 4, 3.4 seconds left. And swish! He makes it. Okay, so they're up by 5, 3.4 seconds. Guys from Texas Tech are saying it looks pretty difficult, but let's give it our best shot. Trailing by 5. What?
Terry means the commissioner says Mary Jane has Tech plus 6.5 exclamation point.
And Florida wins the game! Oh, the humanity! The coach says, congratulations, coach. I knew we were going to beat you. There's the guy, Clayton Jr. is going to get a lot of co-ed puss tonight, man. God, think about it. Girls he's always wanted to fuck, we'll see him at the party. And they'll say, God, that was good. This one guy's giving the heart sign to the people in the crowd. Oh, there's Clayton who's going to get a lot of fucking puss. There's the cheerleaders. That fuck, why are you showing that one? She's a dog, man. I'm not trying to be mean, just because a lot of people say, why are you calling that girl a dog when you're so pretty? Some men have the ability to put you in the front row of any event. You, Don Bears, possess that gift. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Fro Dizzle. All right, tomorrow we got Michigan State. So that works to the benefit of everybody else. Well, my final 2 are in it and 3 of my final 4. But Michigan State has to win. I guess Duke has to win. If they do, I have 3 out of 4 in the final 4.
Bro Dizzle says some men have an ability to put you in the front row of any event. ... You, Don Bears, possess this gift. Thank you for everything.
He wrote that again?
Oh, I didn't hear it if you read it. We've got some very exciting sports play-by-plays. So is Texas Tech lost? Or is Tech's lost? Tech.
Texas Tech lost.
But Mary Jane had him plus 6.5, so that means she wins, right? Because Florida won by 5.
Yep. They won by, wow.
Yeah, I'm just confused with why Terry Greenbeans, the commissioner, put an exclamation point like it was special if I lost.
No, I mean, I think he's excited because you won.
You won.
Yay! Thank you, thank you. And the Mary Jane 6-pack, Mary Jane's at least won that one. Oh, Fro Dizzle says Michigan State will win.
The commissioner says Mary Jane is 1-0. Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Mary Jane, I don't know if anybody saw, yesterday we did a live stream of us going over to the KLOS Fraser Smith show. And Mary Jane was not good. She was great. I'm very proud of the work she did.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Terry Greenbean says the exclamation point was because it was getting close and Don was rooting for Florida so hard. Okay. Okay.
So Florida's in the Final Four. I would have liked to have seen Michigan State tomorrow, but
Did Michigan lose to Auburn?
yes, they did.
Oh, okay.
And Auburn, I think they called them the #1 team in the country. So it could be quite a battle for Michigan State tomorrow. And I would like to have seen Purdue won yesterday, but they didn't. But if Michigan State and Duke win, then I've got 3 of the Final 4. And I think it would be tough to beat me. You know what that means? That would mean that I'm one step closer to $50 cash. Mary Jane, did you notice that I shaved?
Oh, lovely. And a very pretty mustache today. Very pretty. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the Mary Jane Show. Thank you for sharing your lovely Saturday afternoon with us. Fro Dizzle says, yeah, Auburn was the first #1 hashtag seed.
But were they #1 in the country, or is that Alabama? What's going on, Mary Jane?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now enjoying the Mary Jane Show. We are just about in the eight tenths of the way through mid-show banter. I hope you've enjoyed it. We have the legendary Don Barris that did some excellent sports play-by-play and
Thank
updates. We also have the best moderator in the business, Old Man G.
How's Old Man G doing today?
Doing good, thanks.
All right, what did you do?
Not a lot yet. Just kind of hung out on a Saturday.
You know, I performed twice at the Comedy Store last night.
Oh yeah, that go good?
It went excellent in the main room, and even though it wasn't a packed room like the main room was, I did very well in the OR.
Awesome.
And I made somebody cry.
Did you finally hit somebody with a brick?
Nope.
Oh,
I did
okay.
not hit somebody with a brick.
Those tears of joy then?
They weren't tears of joy, but I made her happy.
Oh, good, good.
Because within the... She, for no reason, brought up the fact that within the half year, her daughter committed suicide. And I go, that's funny. And then she started crying. But I talked her out of it. And I told her, you know, and the reason the whole thing got started, because she was some little hot piece of Australian ass, and her husband was kind of a guy that probably, and he was talking about the kind of money he makes. So this girl had used him for money, and I went into about how much baggage she probably brought into the relationship. And yet this guy's always by her, always taking care of her. Am I right? And then that's when she said he was there when when my daughter died. He was there for me. So, I don't think I did anything wrong.
No, it sounds like you had very nice audience interaction.
But the woman did cry.
That's not you. Some people just have to feel when and where they're ready.
I'm wondering if this next game is Alabama. Is this next game here Alabama?
As we're waiting for response, Hi-Fi Protege says the Wizard of Odds magic continues. Nacha Rouge, 1973. I really enjoyed.
Really
Looks
enjoyed
like
what?
Your sports stuff and play-by-play. Frodizzle says I might be wrong though. It's top of the head.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
he gave Auburn one over and think Duke was the newspaper #1.
yeah, Duke was the AP #1.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, Auburn was 4.
Well.
Yeah, the next game is Duke Alabama, by the way. At 8:59. So it'll be what, 5:59 your time?
About let's see here. About 17 minutes.
Yeah, the AP top 5 was Duke, Houston, Florida, Auburn, St. John's.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sharing your lovely Saturday afternoon with us right here on The Mary Jane Show. What do we have to look forward to in the near future? Tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Mitch and Friends Show. Monday night, 10 p.m. in person.
You kind of forgot something.
Simply Dawn the Instagram stream
You
every
forgot
single.
something else.
What?
I believe that tomorrow is we make our return appearance to the Fraser Smith Show on KLOS.
Oh, yes. Yay. What time is the show and where can they
Not sure.
watch it? KLOS.
You know what you should do? Why don't you text Fraser and ask him that? I'm sure he'll.
Google search before I text him. Hi-Fi says Dawn hit her with a laugh, der brick, bashed her head with jokes, and brutalized her with humor. I think that's about making the lady cry.
I don't think what I did was wrong.
I don't think he's judging it as wrong.
I don't think so either. But I felt bad that she was crying, and her subject matter was not the happiest.
I don't think. Yeah, I think you're okay on that. She just had to deal with what she had to deal with. Most of the time when people cry, it's not about you, it's about them. Twin DOS, why would she go to a comedy place and make it about herself?
Because she's a good looking girl that has made everything, her life revolves around herself. You must know. If you have to know. begins April 15th. Isn't the first Tuesday?
Yep.
So that means that 2 weeks from Wednesday is the play-in tournament for the NBA.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's like 9 games or less left.
Every Sunday night from 10 p.m. to midnight on KLOS.
Yeah. So catch us there starting this Sunday. And then at least for the next 5 Sundays. Unless they thought we did so bad that they don't want us there at all anymore.
Just a couple of attractive people doing the the thing. Great stuff. Thank you, Frodizzle.
What's
And
that? What did he say?
just a couple of attractive people doing the thing. Great stuff. Thank you, thank you. And oh, Garrett Shea says KLOS is where the donut incident with Brody occurred, right?
Yes.
Correct. They are in a different studio, but same show, same channel. Hi-Fi says handling sensitive topics requires masterful skill. Sounds like you handled it with great poise and respect and humor. Followed by, would sports updates during Mitch's No Friends show make it too entertaining? Question mark.
Well, I've done it every time I've been on the show, so it doesn't matter because it ain't going to be entertaining without me. Am I right, Mary Jane?
Absolutely. Garrett Shea, if you want to catch up, since I know you watched a lot of our KLOS journeys before, if you look at Dawn's Instagram from yesterday afternoon, you can see a vast difference from our previous journeys to KLOS. Um, but you can all witness that there. Dawn, do you want to remain in mid-show banter, or should we start sliding into closing show banter?
We have 10 minutes left of the show, so you make the decision that you want to make.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We are now in closing show banter. I would like to introduce the players. We have Dawn Barris, the legendary Dawn Barris.
Hi.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank
And
you.
I'm Mary Jane. Hello. And we have the best moderator in the business, Omanji. Hello, how are you today, Omanji? How do you feel about closing show banter?
Good, Mary Jane. It goes right after mid-show banter, and this is the right order, so I'm feeling good about it.
Thank you, thank you. That is excellent,
When
excellent.
you're right, old man G.
Don, do you have any exciting plans for today? Anywhere people can see you today if they're in Los Angeles?
Well, I will be at the Comedy Store closing out in the OR. I will whoa.
You give the sports updates. You can't just look at that and do that.
I was just seeing that the Michigan State game is tomorrow at 2:00. So,
Okay, lovely. We have Pooter that says woot woot. Frodizzle says whoop whoop. And
Do we still? I've only gone to South by Southwest one time. Well, wait a minute. No, yeah, only one time. And that's through Jimmy Kimmel. And we were supposed to go to New York this year, but through cost, it cost twice as much as it would have cost the last time that we went. So they said, no way, Jose.
And we're talking about doubling probably huge numbers.
Well, everybody getting a nice hotel, plane,
Traveling with all the
plane,
equipment.
yeah, plane fare for everybody. And they said that but we hadn't gone since the fall before COVID. So, what are we, 19, 20? I don't know. When was COVID?
COVID started March
2020.
12th through 18th,
2020?
2020.
Okay, so we hadn't been to New York since the fall of 2019. So, we tried to go in 2024. It was twice the price.
So it's more than the cost of eggs going up.
I guess that's one way of looking at it, yes.
Hi-Fi Protege says, question for the Mary Jane show. Will you be seeing any fun movies this weekend? Question mark. I don't know what movies are out.
What do you think about that, the unicorn movie?
What unicorn movie?
I don't know.
Well, we'll have to look that up. Nick Miller says, dang, I really wanted to meet you at SXSW sometime. I'm in San Diego, Texas, so it's in my neck of the woods. Well, I would say make sure you're following Don everywhere, or at least on his Instagram, Simply Don Won the Number, because he very well might be headed back to the mothership at some point soon. We do not have a date. Art Inc. says, love you, Mary Jane and Don.
Mucho gracias.
And I think he likes your mustache.
You can't blame him. You really can't blame him.
And he's recommending go see Looney Tunes the day the Earth blew up in theaters. Okay. That sounds... I did like the Looney Tunes. I don't know what the unicorn movie is. I will look up movies shortly.
Death of a Unicorn. Horror comedy. I heard some good things.
I don't know. It depends on the percentage of horror. I don't like scary.
It's about a unicorn.
But it says horror.
It's got Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega.
Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega.
So it's probably somewhat funny.
They're known for being funny?
Sorry?
They're known for being funny, or they're just big enough stars at the moment that the script would be good?
Paul Rudd's usually in comedies.
Oh, Axed Inc. says it's superfan Bill Axe. Hello, 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 and thank you for joining us.
Did anybody say anything about the unicorn movie?
Yes, they said Death of a Unicorn, horror/comedy. I've heard some good things.
Anybody else say anything?
Axe Inc. says Jenna Ortega is creepy. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really like her. I got confused and thought she was the same person as Snow White, which I wasn't really looking forward to seeing anyways. I don't think they can top the 1939 version, I believe.
Yeah, that one's kind of right on the mark there, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, how can you make that better, even if you put real humans in it?
They're just doing that whole like we're making live action versions of all of our stuff thing, I think, but still, it's just like some of them they should just skip.
Yeah. And Fro Dizzle says Paul Rudd is the GOAT celery man.
That's true. Can we get a hat wobble for that?
What does that
What
mean,
else?
the goat?
Greatest of all time.
And what movies or shows would I've seen that Paul Rudd's in? I don't recognize the face.
The thing he's been known for lately is Ant-Man, which you probably haven't seen the Marvel movies. Those are the funny Marvel. They're actually action comedies, but he's in Anchorman. Both of those. He's one of the news team with Will Ferrell. I think he's in a movie. Somebody might correct me called "I Love You, Man" with Jason Segel. It's a comedy. Like he's usually in like he's not in like crazy comedies, but he's in like more indie kind of comedies usually.
Okay. Well, I will have to maybe look that up. Frodizzle, oh man, OMG, you're the best.
Thank
And
you.
Hi-Fi says Jenna O was in Beetlejuice. I looked up the percentage of horror to comedy, and it's tough. It says frightening and intense scenes, moderate. I would say 30% horror, 70% comedy. Okay, well, maybe I'll look at it and see, get a feel from and Paul Rudd was in Wet, Hot American Summer.
Yeah, that too. I forgot about that. That was like one of his really early things. Wasn't he in Clueless as well? I'm pretty sure he was in Clueless. I think he was like the brother in that movie.
Hmm. Maybe I'll just look it up real quick. See if I recognize and have a thought. Oh,
What? What are you saying oh for?
his face is recognizable. I just can't tell if it's good thoughts or bad thoughts.
Can you
He's
tell if
very
it's good thoughts or
recognized.
bad thoughts?
I just don't know. Yeah, I recognize his face. I just don't know if I found him annoying or amusing.
I think he's pretty good.
I think he's pretty good too.
He was in Clueless. He was in This Is 40. He was in Friends.
I don't remember
Oh,
who he
I don't
played
know
on
if we're
Friends.
watching Death of a Unicorn. It's shrink wrapped against a wall.
What's that?
The unicorn is shrink wrapped against the wall. I'm not okay with violence with animals.
The one sentence synopsis said something about they hit a unicorn with a car or something.
Yep, that's not watching that. Oh, thank you. Bill Axe says Big Three Premium last week was incredible. Thank you so very much.
What
I
was
am
last week?
that was the
Is that the Corolla radio show?
is the DVD release. Yeah. I don't know if Don's completely up to par with everything Big Three Premium. Uh, but we are right in the middle of the behind the scenes. And so we will continue with behind the scenes. And when nice little nuggets are found, like the DVD release video, those will be sporadically thrown in there. But thank you very, very much. Thank you. And I'm glad the Big Three Premium is enjoyed. Yeah, Don, I don't know about the unicorn movie. Sometimes on your phone on the reels, you're like, do you want to see the monkey eat the cat? Or do you want to see what happens with this animal and that animal in nature? And what do I say?
You always say no.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, I think we've hit our minimum quota for the Mary Jane show. Don, do you have any final words or more sports stuff and play-by-play or anything?
Well, I'm hoping everybody's pulling for the Michigan State Spartans tomorrow. I picked them to win the whole thing. I probably realistically don't think they will, but I'd like to at least see them get into the Final Four, because then I think uh, if it went on and I got uh, three of the Final Four, I think I would win this money. And we got one in today. We could have another one right here. Duke is up by 3.
Thank you, Natazru 1973. Have a good rest of the night. Thank you very much for always joining us and bringing us joy and having a lovely time. Thank you very much. Don, you're giving us sports updates?
There's really no sports update. Duke is up by 3 within the first minute of the game. You know, here's the thing about Alabama that I think is pretty bizarre. Every player from Alabama goes out there, and all of them have a banjo on their knee.
Oh, yay. And Hi-Fi says there's a fair amount of animal stuff I'd say pass for Mary Jane. Thank you. And Nacha Roos 1973 says thank you. And Pooter has a smiley laugh emoji. And thank you, Axe Inc. for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Don, any final words or play-by-play sports things?
There's no play-by-play sports things because there isn't. Okay, so Mary Jane.
Hold on. Big hand for Don Barris for being here.
How
Old Man
about a
G.
hand for Old Man G?
Old
Thank
Man
you.
G, how are you doing? Do you have any final thoughts or words?
Follow me here on Twitch at oldmang_gaming and YouTube at oldman_G. I stream sometimes.
Monica Lopez says thank you.
Thank you. And Hi-Fi Protege says thank you everyone for being so pretty today.
Oh, thank you.
Pooter says fun ep! Exclamation, exclamation. So thank you all. And Don, do you want to give out your social media?
I don't want to do anything.
You ready to say?